a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. If you like my videos, please subscribe. It's free. You can always unsubscribe later if you want to. Enjoy the video. Hikaru loses him a beast mode on Master Beating, Trash Talker, Brooklyn Dave. Obviously, it's by a coffee chest. But yeah, without further ado, let's start. And also, you can tell me if the volume's too loud, too soft, whatever, and I'll just fix it.
Can I have what?
Yeah, of course.
Dave, are you gonna trash talk, or are you just gonna like
Me? Against him? Never. I know who you are, but you know who I think I am. You know who I think I am.
Oh man, he's already started with the trash talk.
I'll tell you, I'm a master beater from way back when, from a very young age. I'm sure you've seen me talk shit before.
No, that's all good.
All right, Dave, show them what you got.
Right.
Pull out all the stops.
Alright, wait, I just want to go back a few seconds. I want to read this. It's time for our best attacker. Will Dave pull off an immortal attack? One thing's for sure, all Dave needs is one tiny opening for his attack. White piece is obviously Brooklyn Dave versus black piece is Hikaru. A reminder, we're playing clock move, unless players endgame say touch move, and it's okay to take the king to win the game. Alright.
entertaining,
You ready?
Dave?
Which opening do you want me to play?
What's that?
Do you want me to play a specific opening or?
Anything legal.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you wanted aggressive.
Any
or-
legal.
Okay.
Carl, we gotta warn you, he's played Sam Shankland.
Okay.
He actually did play Sam.
He played him, yeah.
I didn't say I beat him. I did not say I
I
beat
can
him.
say I played Nakamura. I mean, I beat him, but I played him.
Push the deep. Oh, he didn't push the deep one. I thought he would to attack the knight, but Hikaru's smarter than I am with chess, so I'm not going to expect to be able to predict many moves that Hikaru does. Yeah, so maybe his F-pawn can capture this knight here.
Hit yourself.
Or-
What opening you wanted to play?
Oh, he decides to move his bishop instead. Okay. He castles. Ooh, on Hikaru's next move, he could have his bishop capture this rook over here.
Key move. Okay.
Oh, he doesn't do it. That's okay. So his knight has to go here, or could have captured the queen, obviously. Hikaru's coming up with a big attack on the king side. That's not particularly a good thing for his opponent.
I can't say anything.
Yeah, Hikaru already is a better
I've
position.
been sworn to silence.
Not surprised.
You wouldn't help Dave anyway, right, Carl?
I might if he begged me, you know.
I'm like, no disrespect, obviously, but I'm not surprised because did you see the missed tactic for Hikaru? Huh.
I might if he
Wait, I want
begged
to
me,
pause it
you
right
know?
after he plays his move. I have a move in mind, but I'm gonna wait until the end of the video to see if it's right. Hikaru's look is like, are you sure?
If I see that bishop go back one more time.
Oh my god.
God, he's in your dish.
Dave,
Quiet with the dish.
No.
Family show.
Dave, fear does not exist.
Fear could have existed.
Not in this game. Not in this game, Dave.
Fear does not exist in this dojo.
That's a good one. That's another. The Carl Knight.
Oh, they each have 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
based on how quick Hikaru is moving, I expected that he had a minute, but I can be wrong.
That'll help.
All right, so what is his opponent gonna do here?
Silence to the
I
fish.
can't say anything.
Silence of the fish.
They get
Please.
mad when I talk. I don't know why.
Silence to
I
the
have
fish.
such good moves.
I saw that movie, Silence of the Fish.
That was a great movie. Interesting.
Interesting.
Whoa! That could be good. Which it could be bad. I've never seen such a
I like how somebody's like, "Whoa!"
Can I just refuse to take the rook though? I just didn't take the rook on F1.
Yeah, you didn't take the rook on F1. What's going on here?
Yeah, wasn't ready for that one.
Baby. We had that all planned.
Play with your play.
You took the more valuable piece, right? You did something. I don't know. We'll get the rook
Ooh.
later.
Wait. He mentions that. Was the rook here? Wait a second. Oh my gosh, he could have taken the rook. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. Anyway.
Dangerous outpost on G2 at night.
Silence.
If he
Please
moves
be
that
quiet.
If he moves that
Playing the
kingfish,
Grandmaster. Give me a break, okay?
He's pretty good too.
Let's get super G.
Oh Jesus! More heat.
Number 2 in the world, though.
There you go, Dave. Ooh, he went for
Okay,
it.
I don't know what that was
He
all
did it.
about.
That G2 square.
G2, it's
That
it.
knight, man. You can never get a knight to G2. You know you're gonna win.
What? That's not true. Look, Dave was simply playing well. Okay, then he should have done something else. Dave knows exactly what to do here.
I do?
Dave, what are you doing? Beautiful idea, Dave. Oh shit.
Thank you.
It could be worse.
He reminds me of a judge.
Just what I would have maybe done if I was really drunk.
Sacking. Interesting.
Oh, you're kidding me.
But he doesn't take the rook, he takes the knight.
How sweet.
Huh?
Interesting.
Carl's like, I don't even need the castle. You know, this looks like a draw. Okay, maybe not. I'll beat you without castle. That's
Whoa,
black.
look at that. The beauty.
Oof.
Oh, come on! That's not right.
That's for abundant, baby. It's ferocious.
That wasn't even fun.
Swing back!
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, no, I mean, just
Thank you very much.
yeah, sure, no problem.
What?
Yeah, no problem, you guys.
Hey guys, Brian here, and what a beautiful game by Hikaru here. Look at this pawn push, and what the heck can you do as white? Everything is hanging, this thing is gonna queen, and
Yeah.
what a way to finish it off. And Brooklyn Dave is definitely our best attacker in the crew, and I highly recommend you guys watch his videos. If anybody who's new to Coffee Chess, if you're just joining us, look at his games. They're absolutely brilliant. He's one of the best attackers. No, he is the best attacker on the crew, and the thing is that he just needs an opening, a little tiny opening, and he can do his magic. But look at what Hikaru did. He just shut everything down. He locked all the doors. He put the deadbolt on. He put the chain on, and he threw the key in the ocean. And basically, just Dave got squished. And we'll figure out in the analysis how we could have maybe not get squished as well. So I want to show you a cute little attack that I don't think Hikaru missed it, but it's just a pretty cool attack I want to show you as black. And
Okay.
we'll also talk about Hikaru saying, did he hang this rook here as well? So a lot of stuff for the cover in the analysis. Beautiful game by GM Hikaru. Absolutely amazing.
Let's see what he
to
says.
and it's a great fight by Dave. He needed that opening. I think the next time that if Dave plays Hikaru, Dave should ask Hikaru to play the King's Gambit accepted. That Dave really knows that line well, so he should be able to mount some kind of attack. So if you guys want to get Dave coffee for a super entertaining game against Nakamura, his link is in the video description. And let's figure out how Dave could have stopped the squish here. So in the game we had King H1, and this allowed this pawn push and knight Yeah, not a lot of places to go, so you have to go back here. And I guess this is the beginning of the slide here, so let's go move back here. Instead of king h1, will be another move for white. Yes, one idea is bishop d3, and does a couple things. Obviously, you're targeting here, but more importantly, you leave an escape square for your knight here. So when black pushes, you have this, and yes, black does have a monster bishop here. And what you could do as white, this could be one continuation. You're gonna think about this, double up, maybe win a pawn, but black will push the queen up, and this could be one continuation. Take, and black will develop bishop or queen here to prepare the bishop to swap off, and that's maybe how you can address that monster bishop that black has. And this could be one continuation. The game is pretty much even, a little bit better for black at -0.2. So, it's just that one little thing, right? Just one. You give your Hikaru just one move, and he'll just, like I said, lock all the doors, put the deadbolts on, chain link on, throw the key in the ocean, and that was all the opening that he needed. But I want to show you this really cute line that was well, I don't want to say missed, but it's interesting. So in the game, knight c6 was played. Let's go move back. Will be another move for black here.
Yeah, see, this is what I wanted.
If you're an attacking player, you're gonna love this tactic.
This is what I wanted to.
Yes, knight g3 check. Why would you hang your knight? Obviously, what would you play? Yes, pawn takes.
That's actually the move that I was thinking.
This is the perfect
so I was
setup.
right.
This is the dream setup for every attacker on the channel. I mean, every attacker in general. So, what would you play as black here? If you don't know what to play as black here, let me ask you a question. Which square do you think is very important for black to have in this attack? Yes, the h2 square. So, knight defending? Yes, remove the defender. And now you have a couple options to take. Bishop, rook, or pawn. Guess what? They all fail. So let me just show you real quick. So let's just say
and
bishop
then queen
takes.
like where? H4?
Black? Yes. Attract the rook here. Sack it and attract. Here comes the queen.
Oh,
Boom,
okay.
checkmate.
Well, that works too.
Back here, if you take with the pawn, then just mate is unavoidable. Here or here, you can't stop both at the same time. So checkmate. And going over here, if you take with the rook, then just check, 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 and mate. So basically, going all the way back here, I mean, you have to pretty much take the pawn, and you'll be down a piece. So, but also going all the way back here, so instead of taking the pawn, you just move the king over, but you'll be down the exchange here. So it's a cute little tactic I want to show you. And last but not least, I think Hikaru mentioned that, you know, why didn't he take the knight or the rook here? I mean, he could definitely, but I think the way that he did it was beautiful, just because like this knight came all the way here, here, oops, I'm sorry, here, here, and here. Beautiful like transition there. So very nice art there by Hikaru. He loves, I mean, he loves his knight outpost, obviously, as you've seen in the previous game. So man, that's so I mean, just wow, amazing what he's done, but yeah, Dave is definitely our best attacking player. He just needed an opening. I think the next time they play,
you just got Dave.
I think if
That's
Dave
hilarious.
asks him to play the King's Gambit Accepted, we'll see a much more exciting game, and I think it'll be fun for Dave. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know the game in the comments below. Alright, thanks, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Alright, yeah, that was a good video. And that was a really good analysis, I think, at the very end, where he kind of just kind of explained like a different tactic that Hikaru could have done if he really wanted. So yeah, pretty interesting.